Hi folks, Terry Brown here. I want to thank you so much for stopping by to check out this video today. And if you would just take just a second or two to kind of breathe in the wonderful picture of the ocean, okay? And isn't that just a beautiful sight there? I've got something I want to share with you. It's an excerpt from one of my personal growth courses, and the subject is the power of you. And so I want to share that with you, and I invite you to stay with me just for the next few moments. Okay? All right. Okay. Now, when I began my journey into personal growth and development, self-discovery, I also realized that it was important for me to take care of my own spiritual well-being. Teilhard de Chardin says that we are not human beings having a spiritual experience, but that we are spiritual beings having a human experience. And it was very powerful for me to learn, to understand that there was more to me than meets the eye, okay? That I was not only this physical person, this physical being, but I was also this incredible spiritual being, okay? This incredible psychological, emotional being, and obviously for me to tap into the totality of who I was and who I am was an amazing and is an amazing experience for me. Okay. So the principle of the power of you is a principle that I share, okay, in my coaching material. Okay, whenever I'm coaching somebody, then this is one of the things that it's important to bring out. Why? Because it gets people to really think about who they really are. Okay, and I've learned through study and experientially that the best relationship a person can have is with him or herself. I think I need to say that one more time. The best relationship, and I'll say it this way, that you can have, okay, is to have a good relationship with yourself. Now think about that for a moment. If you have a good relationship with yourself, then you can have a great relationship with other people, providing that those people want a relationship with you. Okay. And you can only control, what you do, who you are. You can't control other folk. Okay. So the principle of the power of you stems from my own experiences, okay, through self-discovery. All right. And, I want to share concepts and principles and strategies with other people, the strategies that help me to move my life forward, okay, to get me from where I was to where I am to where I want to be. In other words, okay, this journey continues. You reach one level, you go to the next. You reach one level, you might want to pause for a little bit. I've done that. I've paused in my life, but then it was necessary. It was necessary for me to take the reins again, so to speak, and move my life forward in the direction that I wanted to go. And part of what I'm doing now is that what I am doing. Okay. All right. Now, the principle of the power of you is about tapping into self-awareness. Man, how powerful that is. Okay. And really get into some self reflection. Okay. It's about strengthening and changing and modifying your self-concept or your self-image if that's what needs to happen. And I learned again through my studies, through my experience, that you cannot change your self-image through willpower, okay? But you have to change your self-image by changing the picture that you have of yourself, okay? And this is some of the things that we cover in our deeper sessions, okay? You see, tapping into the power of you is really about tapping into your own, listen, personal power, okay, and who you are authentically. Man, see, when I discovered who I was authentically, it changed my life, okay? Because I did not allow people like I used to define for me who I was. I didn't allow people to try to make me into something they wanted me to be. No, I'm going to be me. See, you're going to be you. See, when you can get there, that's what we're talking about. We're talking about the power of who you really are, okay? And the principle of the power of you begins with you. Tony Robbins says that the quality of one's life is directly related to the quality of the questions one asks oneself. And I've got a question. I'm about to close this, but I've got a question at the end of this that I'm going to ask you to think about, okay? And one of my mentors said that life begins with questions. So you see the power of questions, okay? It is the questions that we ask or refuse to ask ourselves throughout our lives that shapes our lives like nothing else can, okay? And so here's the question. And there are actually 4 very powerful questions, but in this, I'm going to ask you one question. Who are you? Who are you? And that goes beyond, what you do, what you have. You have to tap into now, really tap into who are you. And what we help people do is to really tap into their authentic selves. But that's some of the things that we do. That's some of the things that we cover. Gosh, we've got a great business opportunity that we want to share with you. And if you're been looking for a business opportunity, then I'm going to leave a link in the description area of this video. Be sure to check out the business. You can get started for free. And we've got some amazing products, okay, at wholesale prices. All right. Also, I'm going to be starting my success motivation conference calls for our team. Man, we're going to cover a lot of things, personal growth and development. I mean, building up oneself in your mind and the way you think, okay? And so that you can build a profitable, powerful business, okay? But there you have it, folks. I'm Terry Brown. I'm wishing you a blessed and magnificent, wonderful day today. Bye-bye now.